Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Nahid Akhtar, and in this video I'm going to show you how to find the median of a list of numbers. So as you can see here, I have a list of scores for different students, and I'm going to find the median of these scores. Now what is the median? The median of a given numerical list is the central value of the list. In other words, it gives us an idea about the central tendency of the data, or at what point the data is centered. So if you were to find the median of a list manually, here's what you would need to do. Let's just take a sample list of numbers just to understand how to find the median manually, okay? So over here we have 5 numbers. To find the median, what you would need to do is first, you would need to arrange these numbers or sort these numbers either in ascending or in descending order. So I'm just going to sort these out in ascending order, and then to find the median you would just need to take the central value. Over here, since we have 5 values, the third value is going to be the median. What happens if we have an even number of values? Like let's say if we had a number 8 as well. In that case, now since we have 6 values over here, the median would then be the arithmetic mean of the central 2 values. So over here the central 2 values are 3 and 5. Your median would then be the mean of 3 and 5. Okay, 3 plus 5 divided by 2. Your median would then be 4. Okay, so this is how you find the median manually. With Google Sheets, however, this process is really simple, because there's already a function specifically there to help you find the median. So all you need to do is use the name of the median. Let's go back to our data set and let's try to find the median using the median function of Google Sheets. And here's how you do it. You write equal to median, and in parentheses you're going to put in the inputs. So all you need to do is just use the name of the function and then give the inputs as arguments. The great thing is you don't need to pre-sort the data, because the median function automatically does that for you. Now there are different ways in which you can provide inputs to the median function. The first way is by directly entering your list of numbers. So you could say median and in parentheses put the numbers directly. So you could put 67, 32, 44, 95, 34 and 50. So you get the median as 47, which is the mean of the central 2 values. Another way is by using the references of the cells containing the values. So instead of these numbers, you could just point to each of these cells and then separate them by commas, their cell references by commas. And you get the same result. Of course, this is not very practical. An easier way would just be to enter the entire range of cells containing the list. Like this. You write the name of the function and then the parentheses, open the parentheses, and then just select the range of values by dragging over them. And as soon as you're done selecting, you'll see that the range of values will automatically appear inside the formula. And now just close the parentheses and you'll see the result over here. You get the same result. There's a third way of entering inputs for the median function, and that is by combining the different types of inputs. So you could combine, let's say, a range of cells, okay, let's say B1 to B3, along with a cell reference, another cell reference, and maybe a value, and then another cell reference. Let's put 34 over here. Okay, and you get the same result. So you see, you can use a combination of different types of inputs inside your median function, and you'll get the same result no matter what. And the last method is by using a filtered list of numbers as input. What do I mean by that? Let's go to this sheet here. So let's say you have a list of scores of different students from different sections, say A, B and C. and say you want the median only for students of section A. Okay, so let me just write it down. Median for students of section A. Okay, let me format this a little. Okay, so if I want the median for only the students of section A, I can use a filter function inside the median function. So I can do it this way. I can say equals median, and inside the parentheses I could write the filter function. Okay, and the filter function takes in minimum of 2 inputs, the range, and then a series of conditions. So the range will contain the range of cells that you want to filter. So C2 to C7, that's the filter, that's the first parameter, and the second parameter will contain the condition. So the condition I want here is that B2 to B7 should have a value of A. So B2 to B7 equals A. As you can see here, B2 to B7 equals A. Let me close the bracket. There are 2 brackets here. Okay, and then when I press the return key, I will get the median of the scores of only the students who are from section A. Now what happened here? Let's break it down and see. Okay, so the filter function basically checks for each value of B2 to B7 for this condition to be true. So it checks if B2 to B7 is equal to A. If any of these is equal to A, then the filter function simply filters out the corresponding C values of those rows. So this means the filter function is first going to check if B2 is equal to A, and if it is, then it considers this score 67. Alright, then it will check again if B3 equals A, and if it isn't, then it will not consider this 32 score. Next, it will check if B4 is equal to A, and if it is, then it will consider the corresponding C4 value. Okay, and this goes on. So let me just take out this internal bit, the internal function from here, and just show you what result we get. Okay, first, what does this filter function return? This filter function returns these 3 values because these are the only 3 values where section equals A, and from these it finds the median. So what is the median of these 3? The median of these 3 is simply 44, and that is why we get the value 44 over here. Similarly, what would you do if you needed the median for 6 students of section B only? You would simply need to replace this value here with the value B, and then you would get the median of only the values which have section equals B. So over here there's 32 and 50. It just found the mean of these 2. So that is how you use the median function. Before I close, there's just a few more things I wanted to tell you about the function. So a few things to remember. The median function basically ignores any text value in your data. So if you have, let's say, a new row over here, let me just change this, remove the filter from here and replace it with the range C2 to C8 again. It's C2 to C8 now, see? C2 to C8. Okay, so, and if I have a text value over here, notice this number does not change, the median, because it simply ignores the text values which are there in the list. Alright? Similarly, if I did not have any value over here, you'll notice the median function's result still remains unchanged. This is because the median function also ignores any blank values in your data. However, if there is any 0 in your data, then the median function does not ignore it, and that's why you see this result has changed. This is because the median function considers the 0 as the first value in your sorted list. So always remember, if you have any zeros in your data, make sure you either correct or remove them so that they don't cause an error in your final result. Well, that's it on medians. I hope you liked the video, and I would love to know if you have any comments. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to see more like these, press the subscribe button so that you can get notified about any new videos that we post. Thank you and have a nice day.